was listening to certain things. So
reggae music.
yeah, so reggae music. So and a lot of sisters singing off key was my idea of you know what I mean?
Don't get in trouble now.
I know. So when you say what you say, I kinda understand that, you know. So yeah. Do you know Sister is it Sandra Cross? Do you know Sandra Cross?
Yes.
Yeah.
In her early days.
Yeah.
More or less
She's got a reggae album that sounds like a jazz reggae album.
She has a brilliant voice.
I've been searching for it and can't find it.
Beautiful voice.
Yeah. Brother Ross Levi, can you just introduce yourself and
yes, greetings.
Yes, you come.
Greetings to Omega Radio. Greetings, listeners. Yes, well, you introduced me already, Ross Levi.
Yes.
You know,
and just give an idea of what the eye does. I mean, apart from going a regular visit to Ethiopia, what else do you do?
Well, basically, I'm within the Rastafari community, member of the Ethiopian World Federation.
Right.
Actually, I'm an officer in the office of chaplain, in the chaplaincy. So I'm also working with the Rastafari community and black people as a whole. You know, the chaplain.
Yes.
So doing some works with the Black Cultural Archive in Brixton in terms of research and archive of our black people in the UK.
Okay.
You know, including I people, you know, Rastafari people. Well, as you say, I'm involved with Ethiopia, you know, for quite a long time.
Right.
And what is happening up there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing a few other little things, you know,
okay.
otherwise.
Okay, alright.
Soul trader, basically, you know.
Okay, alright. Give thanks.
Self-employed, yeah.
Yeah, nice one. Yes, everyone out there. You see, the African principle, you can't really have somebody in the studio and then not talk, you know. I mean, that's not African.
Well,
so.
it wouldn't be normal.
You have to talk. Yes, sis. We're gonna really let's just play your track now, and then you know a lot might come back to certain people when them think Joy Mack, who's Joy Mack. But yeah, because you know the trouble is it's such a download generation now that they you know what I mean, they kind of they experiencing things all over the place, you know what I mean. One time we used to go live show and you know what I mean, them spoiled the choice kind of thing. Yes. Anyway, let's play this and see if we can jog some memories.
I'm a girl who needs a man.
Yes, uncle.
You telephone me when you need to go home.
Yes.
You get upset when I say you can't. You had your chance. You said so and so.
Yeah, I want to leave that for you.
You
I'm
only love
gonna read that later on. It's more, something I have done some years ago. But I make a copy as a provisional album. You don't have any left, you know, really. There's a brochure for do's and don'ts for visitors. It's more or less that I want you to go through this. Do's and don'ts and tips. Well, the currency, I changed the currency because the thing changed, you know, and the visa price changed also. But otherwise,
Still bird.
yeah, but the rate.
Okay, because once when I went 92, 10 bird, 15 before, like 10 bird,
Not now.
like 10 pounds.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do when you
1 pound is 35 bill now. 1 pound. 35 bill.
So it's gone down.
Yeah, last year when I was there, it was about 28, 29, 28 last year. This year is
But Ethiopia controls its own economy.
yeah, they have a good growing economy now. We still have poverty.
Oh, so great poverty when I went to
We still
the
have poverty.
streets. In the streets.
Well, they put your name. Tindara usually blah 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 date. March 7, London Heathrow, 2015. Okay. Then return 20th of March. 20 March. Addis Abeba, London Heathrow. 29. Terminal 2. Heathrow Airport, Terminal 2. Yeah? So what do I have to print it? I have to
Yes,
print it.
yes.
Hold it
Alright. And then the music
financial.
Alright.
As per confirmation, see the e-ticket, which is electronic.
Yeah.
Yes. I hope those of you who know that one would have been rocking to that one. Yeah, I know that one. Yes, I did like that one actually. That's one of the few that I did. At least it was in tune and on key, so I could relate to that one. Yes, so yes, this is Omega Radio. This is the Roots Doctor and it's Holistic Healing. And Omega Radio is www.omegafmradio.co.uk. Also on 104.1 on the tuning. So those of you with the tuning radio, I know a lot of people say, well, I'm not living in the area. Well, I see people on tuning radio and them listening to every station out there, them listening to it. So if you have tuning radio, you can do that. My sister, wow, where do we start, huh? Somebody said to me, start at the beginning. But when it's a circle, where is the beginning?
You have to set the appropriate.
Sister, tell us a little bit about, let's start at how you got into the music business. That might be a good place to start, yeah?
Got into the music business, well, not singing in general. Singing is from the beginning, from as a little girl in Jamaica, trained in the church, singing gospel spells, songs.
Is a good training ground?
It is.
It's probably the best. It's probably the best.
As all artists from wherever they
definitely.
So I give thanks for that. But I actually started in the music doing live shows. I didn't record until late 70.
Right.
I was doing the circuit.
Where were you born in Jamaica?
I was born in Clarendon.
Clarendon.
Yes, Clarendon.
If you did ask me to guess, I would have guessed Clarendon.
Why?
Every second Jamaican come from Clarendon. I don't know how that parish holds so much people.
Produced a lot of great singers.
Yes. John Holt, yes.
You know?
Linton Kwesi is from Clarendon too.
But I grew in Manchester.
Okay.
Chorus.
Okay, yes. I certainly heard of it, yes.
Yes, where if you want the best orange and tangerine, you have to stop at Chorus.
Okay, I hear that.
Yes, as I was saying, I've been on the road for about 5 years, you know, doing shows, supporting other artists and things for a number of years, doing jazz, Q Club, Ronnie Scott's. You know, so
did you ever do any backing singing? Did you ever
yes,
back
I did.
anybody?
The first time I did backing singing was for, it was with the Chosen Few, Barry Biggs.
Barry
I never
Biggs,
forget that. It was in Manchester.
Wide Awake in a Dream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Along with the Chosen Few.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
3 of us, and that was the first time I actually do. But I started as a backing singer. I was
Okay.
1 or 3 girls.
Because that's usually the road
Yeah.
sometimes, isn't
Yeah.
it? You know.
I came in as a harmony singer.
Mhm.
You know, well, 3 girls like the Supremes, and
Sure, sure.
we exchange lead and harmonies.
Sure,
But
sure.
after a while, I said, "Oh, I want to sing lead, you know, because I want to
Yes.
sing
Yeah.
soul songs."
Yeah. But I've seen some artists over the years that although they are backing singers, they also allow the backing singers to take some
Of
lead
course.
at some point.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean?
When I work with harmony singers, which is not very often,
Right.
I work with harmony singers because I prefer male harmonies.
Okay.
And but occasionally you have daughters that can do sweet harmony, but they're not always. I can have them.
Okay.
But when I work with these harmony singers, I give them a blind, you know, because I remember it was like when I wanted to have a blind,
Yeah.
you know, and so we have to
Of course.
bring each other and share.
Of course. So do you do your own harmonies now?
I've been doing my own harmonies for years.
Well, you overdub them now? Is that what you do?
Yes, I do most of my harmonies on my music.
Mm-hmm.
When I do live, when I do PAs, I normally would like set certain songs with harmony, but I prefer to work without harmonies really because it leaves me free to
Yes.
scatter and go where I want to go.
That's true.
But when I have harmony singers, I like them to be
That's true.
sweet.
And you mentioned early on about the different kind of genres of music that you I mean, how did you get involved in that? Because if you were in the church, you would have mostly come through
At the church
kind of
was,
gospel
yeah,
thing.
that was in Jamaica.
Right.
It carried on for a short time when I came here because Mama go to church and you have to go to church.
Of course.
And they call you sister too. And when you fight at school, them know in the church.
Of course.
Yeah, so from the church,
so how did you get into the other types
I
of
chose
music?
blues and jazz.
Okay.
And I actually had to get my own band together.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started doing clubs like Ronnie Scott's.
You did Ronnie Scott's?
Yes, at my beginning.
Hey,
Ronnie Scott.
that's a big club to do, you know.
When I don't know if you remember this group. Oh dear, was it Doctor Hook? Doctor Hook. No, it was an English band, but we actually was on the same.
Mm-hmm.
From time to time, we on the same bill.
Right.
You know, and they became big. So Ronnie Scott is my first launch part.
Wow.
Doing jazz, soul, blues, and then
So
after there was
you
no
start at
rhythm.
the top.
Yes, and I'm so glad.
You start at the top, going upwards.
Yeah, those were the place, you know, when
Yeah.
you go to those places
Yeah,
and you perform.
I've seen some great jazz artists.
Yeah,
at Ronnie
Q
Scott's,
Club.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah, you had the Marquee.
yeah.
You know,
But
clubs like
West
that.
End was alive then.
Yes.
Music.
Is it Colombo? But those are more kind of straightforward
Yes.
entertainment.
I mean, they say the jazz.
Yes. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet Ronnie Scott when he was alive?
I must have done, but I don't remember.
Right.
You know, most probably because who you're meeting, they're just who are presenting, you know, and dealing with the artist.
Sure.
But I'm sure I did one of the time.
Sure. So take it from there now. So how did you actually get into the lovers rock world
Well, into the reggae world.
Yeah, the local.
Yeah,
reggae,
because by then, the first time I went into a studio and actually do a song was with a brother called Denzel Dennis.
Yes.
And we did
Broccoli, the brother Broccoli. Didn't he own the studio at Broccoli?
I don't remember where, but I remember Broccoli there. I did do jazz once upon a time there, but that's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Various things. I didn't even know that it was actually there on Facebook. You could find it, you know, because it was released as far as I was concerned. Because
Okay.
them days producers record and you don't know what happened to it.
True.
And then they release it abroad and
Yeah.
and all this.
Have you seen Menelek's Lovers Rock? Have you seen the movie?
No, I'm not seeing.
You definitely need to see that. Definitely. 'Cause
Yeah, so
it would cover your
yeah.
Mhm.
So as I was saying, I came in at that time first with Denzel Dennis, and we did a duet, Benton and Dinah Washington song.
What?
Denzel, if you're listening, do I love you with all my heart and soul? I do.
Those two are
Yes,
very good
I
singers,
do.
you know.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly, two of my dad's favorites,
Mhm.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and then '74 I did a song called At the Club. It's in there with Jama Records. That was my
Okay.
first actual of Joy Marks. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
At the Club.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to talk more than play two. There's a technical thing. I just talked to the manager about this. So I'm going to have to play less music and talk more. So I'm a great, because for me the music is so important. The music is like a statement in itself, really, isn't it? You know? Okay, so in terms of your other involvement in the community, you do other things. You don't just do music. You do your
Well, I'm a singer, songwriter, performer, actor,
okay.
storyteller.
Okay.
I deal with the oral tradition, an ancestor story, and the
Okay.
traditional
Louis
folk song,
Bennett.
yes.
Yes.
So those come on the cultural education.
Yes.
I
yes.
started in the nursery as a nursery nurse teacher,
Okay.
and I worked my way up into the secondary school doing workshops, cultural, African history, minute,
Okay.
tell them about the kings and queens that ruled in Europe in the Ice Age and the man that designed the
Excellent.
traffic lights, and so
Excellent.
motivating the
Excellent.
black children into some awareness of self.
Did you ever see Black Heroes in the Hall of Fame?
Yes, I was supposed to be a part of it,
Okay.
but I turned it down for The Harder They Come.
Okay. I see. Are you in The Harder They Come?
Yes, the Harder They Come.
Okay.
I did 10 page.
Okay.
I did 2006, and after coming back from Jamaica, I got-
you did a like a stage play, yeah?
yes, it's a musical adoption of the movie The Harder They Come.
Right.
So I played.
So you were Ivan's mother.
Yes, I was Miss Daisy.
Miss Daisy.
Yes, and
Yeah, I remember.
yes. So I got that part, and I was the only cast member that I was never changed for the 7 years. Every year, Miss Daisy's back.
And you toured.
Yeah, we toured Toronto and Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they got the West End. It's the first black play to get that long run. We had 8 weeks in the
Yes. I think
West
I saw it advertised. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Yeah.
So that was where my acting career launched.
Mm.
Out of the classroom as a drama teacher.
Yeah.
Yes.
And was it a good response?
Oh, fantastic. I've never seen it. They said black people don't go theater. But,
Not true.
well, Harder They Come, the people were coming out coach loads from the homes, all over the place, from country they come. People would come and they know if a member has been changed.
Right.
They see it so long. They know the song, they know the line. Sometimes
Right.
before I utter my line, I say, watch this Daisy.
them start tell you what go on before it happen.
Of course.
Yes.
So that was brilliant, and I acted, danced, and sang in that
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. A lot of talent there, a lot of
And
talent.
then from there I went to another play, Blue Mountain Theatre, called Gully Side,
Okay, okay.
which depicts a real life situation in the rural in Jamaica, where as an elderly mama, I was abused by my own daughter, who is a Christian. Yeah.
They used to do lots of the book stuff, didn't they?
Yes, for that I was never really interested in Blue Mountain Theatre because it was very untidy for me.
Yes, they sunk to
Yes.
a very poor depths at one time.
Gully Side, I think, was the cleanest play that
I was
they
going to
done.
say Gully Side.
Yes.
I seem to remember Gully Side.
Yes, because there was no obscenity.
They
words.
slip badly with the books.
But sometimes these actors, because they're used to doing these, kind of plays, from time to time, then bring in a little word, which,
sure.
and the producer don't mind,
Sure.
but as long as it's not me
Yeah.
using those words and
Okay.
in those positions. Yeah, so that's my acting.
Yeah, and I see here that you worked on extra with Peter Sellers.
Yeah, in the early 70s, I was doing a lot of extras.
The Pink Panther.
Yeah, that was before, Revenge of the Pink Panther. But those
Yes.
were just extras. I
Yes,
didn't have
yes.
any speaking
Yes.
part. I had to scream in a black policeman play. They used to television called Walcott. And that was actually filmed at Phoebe's in North London. So I got a screaming part in there.
Right. Excellent, sis. Excellent. It seems like all-rounder. All-rounder, And as I say, you come up those days, you kind of learn your craft.
Yes,
you learn your trade, and you know what I'm saying? And as I say, you get trod the boards kind of thing.
Yes. I come up the hard way as self-taught, because you don't have regular singers having vocal techniques
No.
and all those things.
Yeah.
Those things are naturally,
Sure.
developed as you
sure.
you go on. You have to do it yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of nowadays the youth want to jump from the bedroom to number one. You know what I mean?
There's no
Can't
work
do it.
experience.
No,
I had 5 years work experience on the road.
Exactly. When you go into a club or you're in front of a live audience, you know what I mean? And with our people, if you can't do it, that's so.
No. I have to learn to reach the people.
You're in trouble, aren't you?
Yeah. But I love my work that the Father has blessed me with, and He's blessed me multiple. I'm always singing,
Yes.
Every area of my work involves music
Yes.
from time to time.
Yes. Excellent. Wonderful. I want to really leave the kind of the other bit, but we'll just lead into it before we go to the news, because I know that you are about to go on a walk to Ethiopia.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not walking to Ethiopia, you're walking in Ethiopia.
It's a try.
Yeah, it's a try.
try,
Yes. And yes, Elder Russ Levi, how can you come in at this point, my brother?
Yes, my patient, beloved.
Yes.
Greetings again in the name of the
Yes, and I know that it's through your connection that the sis is, making the trod.
Yeah, man, we give thanks again,
Yes,
for life, and we give
so
thanks for the
we're
day.
just going to whet the appetite before we go into the news.
So,
yeah.
how long you give me? 2 minutes?
No, it's about just over 5 minutes.
Yeah, let me
I mean,
give
how
you
did it come about?
Let me give you a brief first, and give thanks for life and give thanks for
Of course.
connection. We give thanks again for Omega Radio and Uncle and the world so far. Yeah, man, we give thanks as you hear our queen, Sister Joy Mack. I'm going to give you a little brief on her career and thing, and we give thanks that you can see the works
Yeah, man.
and the efforts she put through, you know, to reach them level there, them levels. So, you know, this is great, you know, to honor
Of course.
and recognize,
We don't do that
acknowledge.
enough. We don't do that
No man,
enough.
acknowledge
Yeah.
our people
Sure.
when they are here amongst us, you know,
Yes.
and give thanks for their works.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, I would like to do that now to do and give thanks to the history and joy Mack and enough respect, enough strength, enough power.
And I join the eye in doing that.
Yeah, man, I tell you, give thanks, okay? Yes, doctor.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, as you know, for years I have this connection with Ethiopia in a different level. Come short, last year I was there, and then I was involved too the media section. One of my Ethiopian friend was a journalist. Introduced me to one of the organizer of race or event they call the 5 kilometer women race. You know that they do for the past 5 years. They do that in Ethiopia. It's like a small marathon, you know, because we know they have the great Ethiopian run in November.
Yes.
You know, and this is because of the month of March kind of represent women.
Yes.
You know, we have a lot of things happening.
International Women's Month.
Yeah,
Yes.
in terms of women, especially on the 8th of March, which is, you know, and we also, you know, in our community, we promote our sisters, our mothers,
Sure.
you know, our daughters, you know, as African people, you know, and we have to find time for that, you know. So when we met the organizers, so we have discussion and talking about this and that, and I suggest to them that we could have ones from our diaspora to represent, because the aim of the event is not only to have women together in one race, but also to promote and encourage young women in Ethiopia, in Africa, to succeed in their life and to do better.
Sure.
And to encourage them and give them ways, give them a platform, you know, to do that, you know, and support them. So there is a system, the whole system before the race where they support charities, orphanages, school, girls' school, and involved, you know, in all that process. And so the end of it is obviously the race, you know. So the church also thought, okay, they said they were looking for what we call here role model, but I don't call that role model. We see they were looking for motivator, inspirational people, especially black women. And she mentioned, oh, Levi, do you know anyone from Jamaica? You know, or the Caribbean, or even in London, who could come in Ethiopia and represent and tell us about their achievement and inspire Ethiopian girls, you know, and Ethiopian women to, you know, to do better. Well, I said, well, yeah, we know. At that time, I did have one of the newspaper that produced here, the Voice newspaper, with a lot of the, I think at that time it was, they have some sports section on women, black women and athletes performing. Quite good in the UK and in Yard, in Jamaica and things. So I give them a copy of the Voice, and from that they say, all right, they would like me to work with them and see if I can find someone in between, you know.
Yeah.
So when I get back to England,
coming up to the ad break now, so. Yeah.
Or I get back to England.
Yeah.
And
we talk after the break. Yeah.
Yeah, this is where Joy Mack came in the scene, and
Yes. Okay.
she was
Right. Give thanks to that, my brother. So rejoin us. You can see where we're heading. We're heading to the motherland, and you can see how exciting that's going to be. So join us after the ad break coming up now. This is Roots Doctor Omega Radio, and you know, if you have anybody not listening, tell them you need to listen to Omega, quick. Greetings.
Media Radio, 104.1 FM. News and views around your community.
This is the OmegaRadio.co.uk news at 2.
Theresa May is said to be absolutely committed to supporting people affected by the Grenfell Tower fire after Stormzy used his Brits performance to question her. Downing Street says the Prime Minister is determined to discover what went wrong and why locals' concerns were ignored for years. Official figures show net migration to the UK from the EU has fallen to below 100,000 for the first time since March 2013. Meanwhile, the government says it's now over halfway to reaching its goal of helping 20,000 Syrian refugees resettle here by 2020. Home Secretary Amber Rudd says she's proud.
I'm just delighted that we have made the 20,000 halfway mark. So I really wanted to draw attention to the fact that we've now done 10,000 and we will be on schedule to do the 20,000 by 2020.
Police are investigating after a package containing what's being described as a non-suspicious substance was delivered to St James's Palace. Evening Standard newspapers reporting it was addressed to Prince Harry and his fiancée Meghan Markle, but that hasn't been confirmed by officers. The government and Cancer Research UK have announced £45 million worth of funding for brain cancer research. Former Labour Cabinet Minister Baroness Jowell has it. Last month she received a standing ovation in the House of Lords after urging ministers to back new treatments.
What gives a life meaning is not only how it is lived, but how it draws to a close. I hope that this debate will give hope to other cancer patients like me.
University bosses have described strikes over a pensions row as disappointing. More than 1 million students at 64 institutions could face disruption to classes in a series of walkouts. And almost 1 million fewer people watched this year's Brit Awards compared to 2017. 4.5 million tuned into the show, which included performances from Ed Sheeran and Stormzy. That's the latest. I'm Time.
Amiga, you're the thinking people station.
Welcome to www.urbancreative.design, home of urban, roots, afro and musical-oriented t-shirts and musical downloads. It's time to get noticed. Create your own custom or logo t-shirt and accessories. Special rates for community and charitable organizations. Email info@urbancreative.design or phone 07725 735 239. www.urbancreative.design. T-shirts, reggae music downloads, and much more. New Look Travel, worldwide travel, tours and shippings. We have great deals on flights to the Caribbean and worldwide. We have fantastic deals with British Airways and Virgin. We provide worldwide shipping of barrels and containers, including air freight, hotel accommodations, car rental, airport transfers, and much, much more. You can find us at 110 Carlton High Street, London, NW10 14R. Telephone 0208 965 8212 and 0208 956 7777. Email info@newlooktravel.co.uk. You can also check us out on the web at www.newlooktravel.co.uk.
Monsters of Improvement on Saturday the 7th of April from 6 p.m. to midnight. At the lighthouse, 262 to 274, Camberway Road, London, NC5. Holy hell, powerhouse psychologist, Dr. Homo Johnson, Muka Maruka, saluting our ancestors, Hedison, Hapante, all conspired by Connery Heavyweight, Leo Muhammad, music by Rustic King, all Sir Jessup, and Sir Cairns, ticket, 45 pounds, in Hapa, from CyrusTickets.com, that's SIRIUSTicket.com, or phone 07-506-725-345.
Master Joe, we have curry mutton, oxtail, brown stew fish, roti filling, breakfast menu, porridge, cornmeal, banana, fried dumplings, drinks, homemade, Irish musk, sorrel, pineapple punch, soups, red pea soup, mutton soup, kids, opening hours 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Minimum order £15. Local delivery address 150 Church Road, Wilston, NW10 9NH, opposite Church Road Market. Telephone 0203 632 2572. We are friendly and people love Master Joe Chicken. We are the Masters. The Olive Tree is an independent family-run organic health food store and home food capital.
Impressment in.
25 minutes community. Located 152 Wilson Lane, Kilburn, NW6 78. Opening hours are Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Come and enjoy our delicious slow-pressed organic juices, the finest fresh coffees, vegan and vegetarian lunches, soups, salads, even baked sweets. Our lunchtime specials are from 12 a.m. to 3 p.m. We also have a large range of high-quality supplements and natural skincare products. For further information, call our friendly staff on 0207 328 9078.
Welcome to Spice Village. We sell all kinds of Afro-Caribbean foods, soft yam, yellow yam, all kinds of yam, green bananas, chocho, edos, plantain, sweet potatoes, and many more fresh vegetables, saltfish, frozen fish, and other types of fish, and fresh frozen meats. We also specialize in all kinds of seasoning and sauces for your cooking. Everything you need for your pot, we have it. We are open 7 days a week. Please come and visit us. Our opening times are Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are located at number 3 Glenville Road, Kilburn, NW6 7EL, off Kilburn High Road, opposite TK Mack. Telephone 074 24 373 471.
Treasure Beach Grill, authentic Caribbean cuisine in the heart of West Kensington. Specializing in jerk and all your favorite exotic Caribbean foods. You can eat in or take away. We also take telephone numbers, or we can take orders on our website www.treasurebeachgrill.co.uk. We at Treasure Beach Grill emphasize
So you play now? You play the track now?
no, Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. Sunday, 3 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Visit us at number 8, Charlieville Road, London, W40 9JF. Telephone 0203 538 9142. Come and experience a professional, friendly, and tranquil atmosphere. Treasure Beach Grill, you won't be disappointed.
Special offers on sale. Tropical Sun sardines, 12 pack for $5.99. Nestle Milo, 1 kilogram for $6.99. Cocoa Fresh coconut cream, 4 for £1. Layla basmati rice, 10 kilograms for $9.99. Southside Calaboo, 2 for £1.99. Peacock Easy Cook Rice, buy 2 10-kilogram bags and get a 5-kilogram bag for free. Also, we have Pure Grow products. Halston 2A to 8 Craven Park Road, London, NW10 4AB. Telephone number 0208-965-3859. You can also shop online at www.bluemountainbeach.com.
This is called the cancer bush.
It's from nature that diseases arise, and from nature comes the cure. Dr. Paracelsus.
The film, the
Cancer
movie.
bush, the little herb that supports and treats cancer lesions. It's brought to you by Mother Nature's traditional herbal remedies. Cancer bush is the miracle herb and can also treat these following conditions: cancer, chronic fatigue, depression, diabetes type 2, piles, hot flushes, gonorrhea, syphilis, hemorrhoids, chlamydia, rheumatoid arthritis, tuberculosis, HIV/AIDS, mental stress, lupus influenza, swine flu, and more. To find out more, and if you or a loved one are suffering from the following conditions, please head over to our website on www.cancerbush.org.uk. If you'd like to email us, please email at info@cancerbush.org.uk. You can also call us on 0208 993 4870, that's 0208 993 4870, or 07943 144 544, that's 07943 144 544. Cancer Bush, the miracle herb. Soul Kitchen, Food for the Soul, 256 Kilburn High Road, Kilburn, NW6 2BY, opposite Tricycle Theatre. Telephone 0203 490 8681. Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, 5:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Closed Sundays. Come and try our breakfast menu. Hard dough bread, crushed avocado and poached eggs. Mains, we have Jamaican curry chicken and rice and peas. Bajan beef stew with coriander, spring onion and fried rice. Swordfish cooked with lemongrass, ginger and lime. Curry goat, jerk chicken. Sticky jerk salmon with lemon and herb rice. The list goes on. Vegetarian rasta pasta with red onions, mixed peppers, aubergine and spicy tomato sauce. At Soul Kitchen, we provide many more exotic Afro-Caribbean food. So come and check us out. You won't be disappointed.
I never imagined that the Crip gang would spread throughout California, throughout the nation, throughout the world. And I deeply regret the legacy that it left, because it left a legacy of genocide, black on black genocide. And I apologize for my part in it, but I am deeply encouraged to see you here today. That lets me know that I'm not alone in deeply regretting this legacy and seeing it for what it is. And no one can have a better influence on gang violence or gang culture than gang members themselves, and therefore best positioned to reverse this course of violence. But we must do work. We must get out there and we must forge peace. We must stop exterminating one another. We must stop all of this madness, because at the end of the day, we have only ourselves to blame. We must have a do or die attitude, as we were as street warriors, to rebuild our culture and to create a new lasting legacy, a legacy of peace. The music you want, the information you need.
I've been telling you all this is live radio, so yeah, that's not the track we want to play. Yes, you're listening to Omega Radio. This is Roots Doctor, and you're listening to I don't know if I can call it an interview. It's a reasoning, really. You know, I like to reason sometimes. It's an interview stroke reasoning. You know, any opportunity we get to reason. So. Yeah, you're listening to interview stroke reasoning with Sister Joy Mack and Brother Levi. Yes, so we're trying to line up some music at the moment. So bear with us, and I know those of you on the Facebook and all them thing there, the computer thing. Like to see things happening, and but I like to play my music because my music is part of my show, you know. It's not an add-on. It is central to my show. Yes, sis. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna play, you know, a track. Hopefully it's gonna be the one that we want. And then we're gonna come back to the interview. Okay, let me just find the track. What I was gonna say, is there any because you know we have the computer people out there, so we have to kind of take them into account. Is there any in terms of the information, Brother Levi, that you're presenting there? Is there any website that people can go up and look at anything, or is there any Twitter, what's Facebook, what they can? Is there anything on the computer that they can just put into their machines, any websites, whatever?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, beloved. Yeah. Yes, family. We're there again.
Yes.
If you tap in or Google 5 kilometer women race Addis Ababa.
5 kilometer women's race. Yeah.
Addis Ababa, 2018.
Okay.
All right.
Something will come up, because you know, there's a lot of people they like to be plugged into the computer world. So we have to take account of them,